Oh. I am originally from Orlando, Florida. I grew up in Florida all my life. Then I moved to Southern California, where I lived just shy under 10 years, and recently moved to Atlanta. I love sports, grew up playing basketball and running track and field, and I love to read autobiographies. Yeah, it's a little bit about me. So I grew up in a Christian home, which I am so thankful for. My mom really rooted us into the Word, into prayer, and so it was very much saturated. I guess you would say in a Christian bubble, so to speak. Also with that, never really faced, I think, in the secular sense, really true temptation. Just always really grew up in safe environments around other believers. And then as I progressed and went to college and you get out into the real world hits and it stings a little bit. And so when I was in college, I went to a Christian conference for college students. And that was the first time when, in a little bit of a comparison way, looked at other people and just was, just caught in wonder of how free and how joyous they were and how they served the Lord. And randomly, I pulled somebody aside, I just felt really compelled, and somebody walked me through the gospel, super late at night in the middle of a hotel. And I'm so thankful for that experience, because it was the first time that I had heard the gospel through the lens of my life and my sin. And so through that realization, I think it just was this aha moment of, I think, what it means to actually have a personal walk with the Lord, and what it means to recognize why he came to die, and that he would come to die for my sins, for any of them, in the past, present, or future. And so right then and there, repented and I think just had a different outlook in terms of, I think, what it means to walk with the Lord. And so one of my reasons for wanting to get baptized today is, now that I have a better understanding of why we are called to get baptized, it's something that I want to do, one, out of obedience of my right and current understanding, but also just for that symbol of how my walk has shifted and how my life and my obedience has shifted to the Lord. And so for me, baptism represents, I think, just a new and a right understanding of how we are called to live and how Jesus has changed my life.
God's kindness in drawing people to himself is such an amazing work of grace. And so we're excited this morning to be baptizing Kayla and Ariana here. So I'm going to invite Kayla to come join us first of all. This is Kayla. You just heard her story. Kayla, are you trusting in Jesus and Jesus alone as your only hope of salvation? Then, my dear sister, on your profession, I now baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, buried with him in baptism,